Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the wonderful world of Team Fortress 2, where the gameplays don't matter and the guides on how to play a decade-old game are everything that matters in the world of the YouTubes. We haven't done a live commentary in a while, and that's the special occasion of today, is that we're just gonna be doing a special little live commentary on Payload Upward as a Scooty Booty Man, and my goal is to force these people to learn the rules of nature by knocking them into environmental hazards and hoping that I will get extra credit for doing just that. I haven't really used the Force of Nature all that much, and I feel as though it's important to point out that I cited this weapon as being my least favorite scout weapon to use, and I kind of feel bad about that. Because I figured, oh, you don't use the Force of Nature because it's a piece of crap and it doesn't efficiently kill things. It sends them knocked backwards and it's so counterintuitive. But the thing is, you don't use the Force of Nature to kill people. You use it to gain satisfaction from watching them fly backwards. I also do have the Sandman and Guillotine combination with me as well, so I can show the enemies that I have a bowl of steel. Among other things, I happen to have absolutely no courage whatsoever, and generally just plain idiocy, which is why I'm going to be running around, hopefully not getting hit by too many rockets and grenades, even though that's obviously most likely to happen. And we're also going to be making some fancy schmancy attempts at doing some Force of Nature jumping. So we'll make that fine attempt now and again, although I probably won't benefit from it too much. Hang on, I gotta concentrate and kill this engineer. Nice, nice. First kill of the day. Oh. Oh good god, the scouts are aggressive. Hang on, let me just go. Whoa, he is super aggressive. Like, that is a level of aggression unmatched. You're just gonna cloak. Oh, that's fine by me. Spies always using the Dead Ringer, that's nothing new. That's kind of a thing that's always been in Team Fortress 2, so... Oh, hang on, I gotta concentrate on this guy for a minute. Oh, he's still around here somewhere, gentlemen. The spy is indeed still with us. I just saw him right there, too. Bugger. Well, you know what, I'm just gonna forget about it at this point. Maybe I could get some of that capture credit. Nice. That's all that matters. That's all you need to worry about when you are playing Team Fortress 2. So you gotta make sure you get that capture credit, and you also have to taunt when pushing an objective, because that's just how you play the game. Getting rid of heavies has never been easier as a scout. Look at that random crit. Totally deserved that. Let's keep this rolling. Oop. Off you go, laddie. Do love that additional amount of pellets you get when using this gun. I also do appreciate how that wider pellet spread also guarantees some slightly easier kills at medium range, and watch that guy just fly backwards. You live for that sort of thing when you play with the Force of Nature. I absolutely love that sort of thrill you gain when you knock somebody away. It's just, it always feels like you're doing a good deed. Show the pyros who's boss. They ain't got nothing on your knockback skills. Alright, let's capture the next point, and watch out for this gentleman right here. Off you go, laddie. Excellent. Now then, let's capture this point, watch out for any spies in the back, and let's just keep going, let's see if we can make this a complete total roll without any deaths. Although chances are, I'm about to die a very painful and unsatisfactory death any moment now, so instead, I will opt to feel a bit more obliged to pushing the cart for my fellow blue brethren, so that way we may succeed in capturing this objective in record speed, hopefully not exceeding the payload limit too much. I believe the maximum is 5 people at a time, so it feels as though we're already doing us a service, although it appears as though we're having some difficulty dealing with a spy back here. So let's just help our demo man out and then proceed to move on, proceed towards the cart, and proceed with caution, as there may very well still be a couple of spooks lurking about, such as that guy. It might even be the same one, who knows? There are always spies present in Team Fortress 2. In fact, I'm quite convinced that their entire team is just composed of nothing but spy men. And spy individuals. That appears to be a sentry gun. Let's get rid of that real quick. Watch out, that may have been an enemy upstairs, but I couldn't quite tell because I was not looking past his waistline. And I think we're good to go, so let's just launch a stun ball of faith, see that it actually hit somebody, but the cleaver did not count, ergo I will not be getting that special kill streak on my professional kill streak cleaver, which I feel very inclined to brag about owning, even though chances are getting a kill streak with this item is next to impossible. So, let's not focus on that for the time being, let's instead go knock somebody away again. Such as that guy flying in the air. Oh, it didn't count that time, because I think it's kind of dependent on how much damage you deal to the target, which may also determine how far that guy gets knocked back. Like, the Force of Nature's damage and knockback ability always confused me in the end. I never quite could figure out what the amount of damage was necessary to knock a target away. But when it happens, oh man, you feel it. You feel it right down to the soul. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, I'm not going to be able to actually combat that. I'm instead just going to take a ton of damage. Let me just go steal this health kit again, unless somebody else took it, so I'm just going to take my time. This will definitely prove to be a mistake. There's bound to be somebody walking through that doorway any second now, such as a pyro and a soldier. But the soldier got knocked away, so that will serve as a fine warning system to ensure that he doesn't pursue me anytime soon. Although chances are he will meet me on the other side. Sad Cena. I'm definitely feeling sad for your Cena. So the no-death run is obviously a bust, but we can still keep going. Let's move on. Try to capture that point. Maybe watch that guy kill himself. Alright, that's definitely an option. And let's try doing the flanking maneuver. This last area of Upward doesn't particularly cater all that well to scouts, as you can plainly see. Having that sentry gun up on that balcony too. 2 sentry guns, the double sentry gun strategy. You know, if the Force of Nature's wider pellet spread could actually benefit me in this situation, that'd be just dandy, you know? That would just be the knees of the beast right there. But unfortunately, that's not how shotguns in video games work. I'm gonna have a difficult time actually trying to stun people from here, but if I could just sneak by, I may be able to do a little bit of that special stun ball strategy right there. Let me just hang around in this corridor right here, watch that sniper do the best of his business, and then sort of sneak around. Hopefully not get nosed by that other sniper out there. Oh, that missed. Well, I can at least harass him from this distance for a little bit of time. We both have shotguns, so it's clear that it's kind of an even match. He is healing from his dispenser, however, so that's definitely going to prove to be a problem. Oh, the NGs are getting aggressive. Just let me take some time to recharge my old stun ball. Go for the stun ball of faith. Didn't exactly work, but we could chill. In fact, I'll just take my time. My very, very sweet and important time getting rid of that miniature sentry gun over there that appears to be pestering all individuals who are attempting to dispose of it. However, in the meantime, we could also try fruitlessly shooting at the exact same sentry gun in hopes that it will eventually go down. But it's getting kind of boring. And oh look, he's actually moving it over. I'm willing to bet that it can't actually hit. As I'm sure was made clearly obvious, this area doesn't particularly cater to scouts all that well. In fact, it's a little bit of a counterintuitive measure attempting to play as a scout, because you're not really going to be accomplishing much, you're just kind of wasting space in the class list. I could probably go something much more handy, such as direct hit soldier, should my efforts just continue to be as fruitless as they are. Oh, let's get rid of you at least before my inevitable death. Oh, and the medic has been forced to pop the Uber. Well, he's popping the Uber on the scout, so at least that scout will get to feel mildly useful. And I couldn't quite predict that engineer's movement all that well. Well, that's a damn shame. Instead, I will go upstairs to the loft and try and help this demo man out who appears to be pestered by another engineer. Well, how did that not hit? Well, we're both, like, not even trying at this point, and we're still so bad at hitting each other. Well then, I'm just going to go sip on this health kit a little bit, yum yum. And sorry if you needed that, laddie. For the time being, I'm going to watch it for that mini. And hup. Oh! At least I hit the guillotine for once. Get out of my face. I don't want your business. Ow. Desperate times call for desperate units of measurement. So, we're going to spice things up just a little bit by switching to direct hit soldier and trying to outflank the enemy team by walking upstairs and taking out at least one person. I'm going to have to actually back off for a minute. Grab a health kit real fast. It's a shame I get... Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to go upstairs now and instead up to maybe... Oh, thanks. Thanks, laddie. And try, keyword being try here, to get rid of that sentry gun, to dispose of it with relative ease, as is the purpose of the direct hit. Although, you trying to soak up those sentry gun rockets aren't exactly beneficial to me right now. So I'm just going to stand still for a little bit of time. And, you know, standing still in Team Fortress 2, always a great idea. I'm really tempted to go after that health kit, although I'm quite concerned that I'm going to get headshot in the process. Like, look at him. He's still just aiming down his sights in this general direction, too. 2 crits. Couldn't even hit him that time as well. Just goes to show I'm pathetic. No, you're not going to be reflected these direct rockets anytime soon, buddy. I have news for you. Get some practice. In fact, that's actually a good idea. Just go practice for a bit with that weapon. The degreaser, you can still earn a lot of credit with that weapon. Just saying. Why is it I feel as though my success rate with the direct hit is much larger than my success rate with the Force of Nature? I don't know. I mean, I generally have a tendency to play a bit more Soldier compared to Scout, so that could be an additional factor to that, I suppose. The Soldier is just always kind of a good, well-rounded class to play overall, so Soldier is the best. Like, even in many situations where I would rather be playing Scout, such as right now, Soldier is still a very fine individual class to be playing, and I appreciate that. This guy's out for my blood. Just give me a sec. Ah, thanks. Thanks. In fact, I won't even need to steal that health kit because you were healing me, and I highly appreciate that gesture. I'll use the thanks voice command to further stress the fact that I am indeed gracious for your arrival, Mr. Medic. Now, if we could just get rid of any more remaining sentry guns that might still be on that upper loft, such as all 0 of them, that would just be fantastic. In fact, let's actually just snipe at that demo man down there, get his attention, try to distract him, and hopefully die. These are certainly formidable opponents, and I do appreciate how the matchmaking system has actually given us a bit of a fair team to fight against, because ordinarily in pubs, it used to be just a good old-fashioned game of crush and roll, but now, when we're on the last point of upward, they've managed to fortify so well that this actually feels kind of like a balanced game of Team Fortress 2. I hope you fell into the pit. Yeah, I fell into the pit. Excellent. You don't even need to use the Force nature for that all the time. Rocket launches work just as well. Clearly, as you can see, the evidence doesn't lie. Evidence is everything in a game of Team Fortress 2. Now, let's go push the bomb! Okay, that works. I mean, we won. That counts for something, right?